Okay folks, we're back. Now I finished up the hat, as you can see, alright, and I also took care of the bands. I did take off the edge a little bit. I did the two arms in the front, and one thing I went ahead and did, and I'll show you how to do the other one. I did the boot. Okay, see how I did the boot a little bit, gave it a little bit of a heel. So what you do is you just make a line going across, then take your knife and go across, do a stop cut a little bit at an angle, and then take your knife and just go down like so. Alright, that's pretty well the heel. Alright, and then we're gonna just do a little notch in either corner to bring that heel in just a tiny bit. And then also what I did was I took my little V tool and I made a little bit of a sole on the boot. So what we're going to do is go right up here. We're going to just go maybe an 1/16 of an inch. We're just going to follow this all the way down, just like so. That's all that's to it. I'll turn it around since I'm going against the grain. You want to be very careful when you use these tools. Make sure your thumb is secured and that you're pushing with this portion of your hand, okay, with this portion of your hand. Alright, so that's what that looks like, and then I'll take the edge off a little bit. Since I can't get my knife in there real good, I can take the flat portion like a chisel and take that off, okay? Alright, that's all that's to that. Alright, now we're going to do the mouth yet. I kind of forgot about that. So he really doesn't have a mouth or lips yet. So let's do that. We're going to take our knife and we're going to go in pretty deep. And we're just going to scoop it out. Just like so. Alright. And then right underneath it, we're going to take it at an angle and put a little stop cut. Following that lip. We're just going to take this out. There we go. Alright, and that's the lip. Alright. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to start putting in the beard. I'm sorry, the mustache. Again, I'll use my V tool, and I'll usually do the outside first. So what I'm doing is it's sweeping out this way. Alright. Sweeping out this way. So I'm going to put little lines going out and then little lines coming up. So I'll show you what I'll do here. Actually, what I'm going to do is start from and put a little bit of a curvature on it. Now follow that all the way out. Alright. So I have that sweeping up. And then what I do here is I take it and I go down. Alright. And then I do the in between. I go in. I get my outside lines first and then I fill it in. That just seems easier for me. You can do it any way that's simpler for you. Okay? So that's 1/2 of the mustache. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Again, we're going to sweep it up to again, turn it around and I'll do it from the other way down, and then I'll go in the middle. And I'll just kind of get that flow and a little bit of a curvature to it and go all the way up. Okay, the other thing we need to do is put the nostrils in. Let me just fix this a little bit here. Alright, so that's the mustache. Alright, now we're going to take the same rounded one, little gouge. We're just going to go up here and we're going to just stick it in nice and, see See how far it is? Gouge up his nose. Okay. And what I do is I kind of space it a little bit, and I just really push hard and in, not straight up. So what will happen when you pull that out is if you take a nice sharp knife, you should be able to pop those little holes right out. Well, you should be. It's making a liar out of me. Alright, let's see if we can do this again. Let me go back to this and see if we can get this. Alright. Same thing over here. There we go. You should be able to go right up there and pop those out. Let me do a little better job with it flushed. There we go. Alright, so we're done with his face. And okay, we have his hands to do yet. We were doing the cuff over here. Let's go over here, kind of make a cuff for this side, for this hand as well. Alright, so that's a little bit of a V-cut. Alright, where the hand comes out from underneath that cuff. Let me spray it a little bit just to help me out a little bit. I don't have to push as hard. Alright, so we're gonna, and this is the hand portion, right? So that's gonna come out. And then his cuff is gonna come down a little further, so we'll do that. Alright. Alright, so that's his hand. So what we need to do, and this is kind of the fun part, I'm gonna have to put his fingers in here like he's got it wrapped around this stick. So the fingers, of course, these are coming down, these are coming up, so this comes up underneath. And so you want to put one in the middle and one on either side. Let's do it this way. Let me clean this up a little bit before I continue. Alright folks, I'll be right back.